Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. Let me check my volume. It looks like it's up. I did get new microphones, but I haven't taken them out of the box yet. So I'm one new technology at a time. But anyway, it is great to be back with you. I've taken a few weeks off to spend time with my family in Canada. And now I'm back in the Netherlands and I'm ready. So, Monday means it's time for Cheer Corner, and Cheer Corner reflects the values that I have that together we can change the world one card at a time. Happy Mail is powerful. So, make those cards, send those cards, and make your light shine in all the corners of the world with your creativity. So, today I am excited that celebration has begun, 7th of January to the 28th of February. This little book shows you things that you can get for free with a qualifying purchase. $75 for most things, and a few of the things are $150. But lots of fun products to choose from. These ones there's two that are available with $150 order. That's the heart shaped, and it comes with a stamp set and dies. And then there's also the spring corners, which is a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. So those are your free options. It's also a great time to join as to get your own discount or to start your own business with the free, no, it's not a free starter kit, but it is a great option. One, you get the stamp set and two sets of markers in addition to the $165 or the 129 euros you get to choose from. So that's great. You can also choose to get an extra 39 euros in free product or an extra $41. So that's really exciting. And then the mini catalog is beautiful, but I am not going to show you the mini catalog right now because the stamp set, the bundle that I want to use, comes out of the online exclusives. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So what you need is a piece of early espresso cardstock, and it's 4 1/8 by 11 1/4. That's a 1/4 inch longer than our 8.5 by 11. That means you need a 12 by 12 piece of paper to cut it down. Okay. This paper that I used is from the autumn. Ooh, I forget. I'm gonna have to look it up. But it's an assorted package of cardstock that comes with one of our scrapbooking kits. So that's great. So 4 1/8 by 11 1/4, scored at 5 5/8. And then you take the card front and you score it like this. And that is, you're scoring at 1 1/8, 2 1/4, 3 3/8, and 4 1/2. So those are those lines. And then here you're scoring at 1 3/8 and 2 3/4. After that, you need to cut a whack load of rectangles, 15 of each, 7/8 by 1 1/8, 5/8 by 7/8, and a 1/2 inch by 3/4. And then you are going to take those stacks. So I have made stacks of all the sizes. And then what you're going to do, and I'm not going to show you all of this because that is painstaking. You're going to take your biggest one, then you're going to glue on the next one like this. And then the littlest one goes in the middle. And that looks like a Hershey's chocolate bar in all its glory. This isn't perfect, but you can see how it is. If you don't like fiddly, you're going to hate this card. But then what we're going to do, after you have all those stuck together, then you're going to put them on each square. Okay, so I'm going to do that off camera for a minute. My Tombow was sitting in the window. I'm not sure if it froze. It feels a little runny, so I'm not really happy with how it's working. Let's see. I'm going to try another one, see if this one is better. Strange things happen when you leave for a while. So let's move this over for a minute. You could do an assembly line as well. So just add a little. Oh, this one's better. And you could even add a little bit just in the middle. So you could make an assembly line and it'll go a lot faster. But this is a really cute card. I got the idea from my friend Rachel Tessman. And what I loved about it is that you only need a little bit of this beautiful paper that I'm going to show you. So that's going to go. So we're going to do all of those. So that worked out quite well. and then it's going to be a Hershey's chocolate bar. Then, let's see. This is the paper. It's 12 by 12 paper, but I have cut it into 6 by 6. And then when I did my team party and my bingo classes, then this was one of the prizes. So you're going to take a piece that has the gold and we're going to tear it and put it on the bottom of our card. But I just wanted to show you this paper, and it is, look how gorgeous it is. It's so rich with the gold foil in there. And we've got some pretty, every side, one side has just a regular pattern and the other side has the gold in there. It's a kind of a gold marbling effect. So, and I guess what I'm trying to show you with the making of this card is that you could just get the paper and not the heart stamp set. The heart stamp set, the dies and the stamps are beautiful. But if it doesn't allow your budget, I'm just going to share my screen, okay? So here we go. Now, let me go to, I'm going to make this bigger for a minute. So if you're shopping with me, you can go to the www.thepamperedstamper.stampinup.net, or just choose me as your demonstrator. Then look at this. We're going to go to online exclusives. Here we go. And we've got some new kits, so I'll show you that for a minute. The Brightest Birthday Kit. You make 9 cards, and this is the stamp set that goes with it. And you get this, I think it's Azure Afternoon is the ink spot. And then you get a block, and you get the gems, so that's really nice. And that's $32. So the stamp set, 9 cards, an ink spot, a block, dimensionals, it's a great deal. So that's the one new kit. And then the other one is this birthday bash kit, which is $20, and you're getting 4 gift bags and 4 gift card things. There's no stamp set with this one. There's a thing of die cuts, but you'll notice that the price is a lot cheaper. So this is just a fun thing to do with your kids. Yeah, a crafting kit. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I'm just going to scroll till I get to the hearts one. Or maybe I'm going to have to look it up. Let's see. I thought it was going to be right there. It is not. Let's see. I thought these were just online exclusives, but I think some of these are also in the mini catalog. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. It's called Marbled Elegance. This is the whole suite. If you get the whole suite, it's $128. Here is just the stamp set. But I want the bundle. Okay, you know what? I'm going to click on the suite collection. Because now, let's make this a little bit bigger. Here, these are the ones that I really love. This detailed heart, this one, and this one here. They're gorgeous. And what's nice about this is that it doesn't have to be just for Valentine's. With those hearts, you can make baby cards, you can make wedding cards. They're really, really lovely. But I sold the one that I had, and one of them was a prize for bingo, and the other one I sold to a team member. So I can't use that, but I'm going to show you that you can do it without. Okay, I'm just going to minimize that, and we're going to go back to our Minicam. So here we go. I'm going to do all of this, and then I'll be right back. So look, I am almost finished, and what I did was, let me just move this up here. I did it all in assembly line and just put a dab of glue on the back of every one, layered them up. Then I did all 15 like this, and then you just center them in every scored square. So there we have it. And I do realize that I didn't show you how I did the scoring, so I can do that if you'd like. Okay, so now we're going to finish the card. It looks like, so doesn't that just look like a Hershey's chocolate bar? It looks so realistic. I love it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not so into finicky. So I was thinking this is not a card that I would make a whole lot of, but it would be a great card for that special someone. So let's see. Here we go. Here is the card front. I'm just Okay, so we've got this, and we're going to score it. I'm going to turn it this way at 1 1/8. So like so, 1 1/8, 2 1/4, 3 3/8, and 4 1/2. Then we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to score it at 1 3/8, and you're going to go right to the middle score line, and then at 2 3/4, and that gives you your chocolate bar grid. And if you go a little bit over, that's not the end of the world, because you're just going to score it in half. So that's what we did before we put on the squares. So I'm going to take this piece of paper, and at about 2 inches, I'm going to tear. And I kind of wanted to make it bump a little bit. And then we're going to cut it at, it didn't bump out as much as I wanted. That's okay. There is a trick to that. I might as well show you the trick, because this didn't tear the way I want to. So if you want a controlled tear, this is what you do. So I have an old aqua painter. It's a water pen. And what you do is you draw a line. And I don't know if it goes really well on the foil paper, but let's give it a try. See, so it has, I should be tearing the other way. And it will just go on where I drew my line. See, so I didn't do much better, but it does tear on the line where you want it to go. So we can try it again here. I'm just going to go a little bit lower here. But I don't know, the foil does impede things, I think. There, that's better. Okay. So I'm going to measure, or I can just cut. It's 4 1/8. So let's trim that down. Let's see. 4 1/8. And now I have to come up with a substitute, because I don't have those pretty dies or the stamp set. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. There we go. And then I'll show you a few alternatives for the heart and the saying. So just go into your stash and see what you have. Think about who you're going to give this card to. There, see, so now it looks like the torn edge of a wrapper, right? Where you unwrap your chocolate bar, and then you have yummy things. So I thought of iconic imagery. I have this heart die. So I thought the pink, this is the in color. So there's pinks and reds in there. So that gives me my heart. And then it also has this die. And then the saying, there's also hearts and hugs. There's hearts and there's the saying in here as well. I'm going to do sending a big hug. But look, the dies, there's also hearts in here. Okay? So this is a beautiful set too. And, oh, yeah, I already have the sending a big hug. So I think we'll stamp that in basic black. Okay, so this is the block that comes in your kits. So they're not as thick as our normal blocks. And mine desperately needed cleaning. So just flip it over to make sure that it's well inked. And then I'm going to stamp it a little bit away from the edge. And then I'll run it through the die cutting machine. So you just lay this on. I'll tape it on with a little piece of washi tape, and then run it through my die cutting machine. So I've run it through the die cutting machine, take off my plate, and now you've got that beautiful stitched image. Put it all away. And now we'll put it together. I'm wondering if I took I did. It's not sticking very well. There. You know, when you come home, sometimes things aren't just the way they should be. My tape, my Tombow has been acting very strange. It's runnier than usual. It's very weird. Okay, and I'm just going to put that, I guess I could put it right in the middle. Sending a big hug, and then a glue dot will work, or I could do a mini dimensional to pop this up. And it's really nice having dimensionals in two sizes. The nice thing about January and February is that with every purchase you get a free item. It's called Celebration. Message me if you want more details. Look at that. Oh, it slid. There. So there's your chocolate bar card. I should finish it off in the middle. And you know what? Let's do it. So I've cut a piece of white that's 3.5 by 4 7/8. I haven't glued it down yet. Now I'm going to ink up my mouse. And this card will fit in a regular envelope. I'm just going to put the mouse on the bottom corner. And then we're just going to color them a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'll use the fine tip. I'm just going to color the heart with a nice deep red. I think this is cherry cobbler. I'll check in a minute. And I'm just doing it solidly one color. Isn't that so cute? You can color the mouse too, but I'm just going to color the heart for now. I'm going to use my runny. Well, it's starting to look better. Maybe it just needed a good shake. There we go. Now we have a super cute card. So thank you very much to Rachel Tessman. I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can actually see her card. Look at this. Here is Rachel's card, and here she's used, see, the pretty gold stitch die from that set. And hope your day is, let's see, she did the inside as well. Hope your day is sweet. But I just want to show you that you certainly can do something different if you don't have the right stuff. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a Canadian demonstrator and a European demonstrator, so if you are looking to get a great deal on the starter kit, please let me know, and I'll give you all the details of why it's a great time to get the kit now. There's lots of different reasons for getting the starter kit. The two most common ones are to get your own discount or to start your own business. Either way, I am your girl to help you. I'm in my 20th year of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I have definitely learned a thing or two along the way, and I would love to share my wisdom with you. Not wanting the great deal on the starter kit? Be sure to message me before you order, because I have a whole table of free products that you get to choose from, a free item with every order that you place. Okay? I hope that you have a super day. Please nominate someone if you want someone. If you know that someone needs some happy mail, I will happily put this card in the mail for them. Okay, and remember, together we can change the world one card at a time. Have a super day. Bye.